The Biden campaign found an interesting way to try to troll the right on the day leading up to the RNC debate by posting an ad featuring Dark Brandon on the Fox News website. Dark Brandon is a meme the Biden campaign came up with in response to those "Let's Go Brandon" chants. It started when a reporter thought the crowd was chanting "Let's Go Brandon" at a NASCAR race in 2021, attended by President Biden. They were really chanting "F Joe Biden." The phrase caught on with many on the right as a sort of tongue-in-cheek criticism of the president. And in response, Dark Brandon was born. The Dark Brandon meme has been used in his campaign merchandise, on mugs and T-shirts, even joked about by the president himself, but it turns out it is not a laughing matter for some on the right.
This mug is like about trying to present him as tough and badass when we know he probably wears diapers and he falls off of his bike. So it's not working, and it's a problem.
If I'm a Democratic Party member, I'm embarrassed because he's actually doing his Democratic Party a disservice. Dark Brandon is not funny. I mean, that's actually a really dark joke at the expense of the American public. Like, I don't think it's funny. And Brandon is not a compliment. So that's all he's got to go on is to take the worst insult that he's adopted through his presidency and make something of it.
This mug of his should have been a sippy cup, because the truth of the matter is, no matter how many memes you have, no matter how you try to dress this up, right, this is a little bit like watching your grandfather trying to dance to Metallica at a wedding. Right? It's embarrassing, and you cannot generate enough memes to create the kind of confidence you need.
Shame on him. Back with me, Pulitzer Prize-winning columnist Ellis Hennigan, libertarian podcaster Hannah Cox, and law and crime anchor and lawyer Jesse Weber. Hannah, what do you make of the effort and of the response?
Well, I have to say that while the left has mostly captured the entertainment industry in this country, they still can't meme. I don't know what's going on. They don't have the art. They need to hire some Republicans to come help them. I think it's fine that he leaned into this. I think that it wasn't going away anytime soon. It sort of shows some humor. I don't mind it at all, but it's not actually that funny.
The Biden campaign, this is number 3, they used Dark Brandon to sell merchandise. It's already been fashioned into 2024 merch. Products featuring the design now account for 44% of the campaign store's orders and 54% of its revenue. That's sort of a sad testament, maybe, to the other stuff that they're not selling, right? I mean, I'm just saying, you know, like they have nothing else good there.
Have you seen anybody with any of this? I feel like they're buying it themselves and storing it in a warehouse. Where sales are great right now. I don't know. I mean, I feel like, first of all, no problem with this, and credit to them. This is like the schoolyard when somebody makes fun of you and use that joke back, and they're like, oh, I didn't expect that to happen. So I have no problem with that.
Yeah, let's think about what makes it work, right? I said you're taking something they've used against you and you're showing it doesn't bother you. I can make fun of it. By the way, the right did a very good job of that, I think, with woke. Right? I mean, that was a word that really came out of the left initially, and it's now been completely captured by the right. And I think you got to say that was a political success.
So now going back to what you said before, I'm thinking, do they take the Trump mugshot, so the right, and then use that and say, hey, look, turn that around?
I think they may.
Maybe they will.
Maybe because nobody wants to wear Joe Biden's face, right? There's no diehard Joe Biden supporters out here who just love him so much. But if you make it anti-Trump, then I think you've got some revenue on your hands.
Here is, this is number 2. This is Joe Biden talking about the Dark Brandon issue.
I like my coffee dark.
He wasn't really talking about it. That was the play.
It looked like the 6th take. That was the
right.
And action.
Yeah.
He's making the best of it than it is.
Here he is. This is where he made a Dark Brandon joke at the White House Correspondents' Dinner as well.
Roy, the podium is yours. I'm going to be fine with your jokes, but I'm not sure about Dark Brandon.
I mean, this is kind of Biden at his best, right? I mean, you know, we're so accustomed to, I think, seeing Biden either at a formal event where there's a teleprompter or in a press conference where he has trouble very often. And here you have him, you know, seemingly kind of owning it and taking them on.
Do you think anybody's really genuinely mad about this? I mean, this is
Well, I just showed you. I just showed you all the
hard to
people
believe. I mean, these people need to get a life.
No, they're not happy about it. I'll tell you, it's like
don't
a
have sense
page
of
from
humor.
but it's like a page from the Barack Obama playbook. Because whatever people criticism they had about his policies, he was a 10 out of 10 when he was doing the White House Correspondents' Dinner and brought out the personality, made fun of himself, brought out pictures. That's when I think like a lot of people looked at him and say, you know, whatever you want to think about his policies, he's very popular.
This would be good. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.